Yeah, so we'll be playing a fun game, asking each other questions.
Apparently so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Miss Neema.
Mm-hmm.
Throw your first question at me.
Okay. My first question is, should exes stay friends?
Fuck no. I'm sorry for cursing, but fuck no. There is too much baggage. There's too much risk with everything. You could relapse and hook up again. You could catch feelings. No, your ex is for a reason. If your ex is and you guys have been exes for more than a month, end it. Don't be friends. Especially if you're dating someone else, don't have contact with your ex. It's disrespectful.
Okay.
So my answer is no. Okay, my answer. Would you ever date a 40-year-old man?
Yeah.
A guy double your age.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Double your age.
Okay.
When he was your age, you weren't even born. And you'd be like, yes, I want to date him.
40 is not bad.
Okay, phrase the question. What do you think is an acceptable age range between genders? For example.
I think love is important. More than anything else.
Really?
And what you feel for each other. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what pedophiles tell themselves all the time.
Age is just but a number.
Pedophiles so good. Age
Age
is but a number.
Just but a number.
So you really don't think there should be like a general rule or understanding?
What's your rule?
One, anyone who's double your age is questionable. If you're dating someone double your age, that's an issue. If you're 25 and you're dating someone in their 50s, come on.
50. My dad.
You're basically dating your dad.
Okay. Should a partner have access to the social medias?
If you're a guy and your girl has social media, yes, 100%. Look, here's the truth, okay? Girls have way more contact with everybody than most guys. Yes or no?
I mean passwords.
Be honest. Between a guy and a girl, who's more likely to have more contacts on social media?
A lady, of course.
Okay. In general, most of those contacts are going to be
men.
okay, and
or ladies.
Yeah, but
or there's a balance.
Fine, but the point is, you're dating someone, and there are men following you. A guy should have access to your phone and social media.
So wait. You're saying a guy should have access to a lady's social media?
Yeah.
But not the other way around?
No, of course. A girl can check his social media when
I was gonna say like the F word, but
no.
it's
I'm not saying it's only a one way, okay? She's allowed to check, but the point is it's more risky and there's more chance of problems coming up with a girl. Because simple fact, girls like guys' attention.
Stop being biased.
It's not guys, it's a fact.
If you guys have access, if you decide to have access to the social media, it should be.
It's a necessary. Alright, if you want to have a stable relationship where there's no cheating, where there's no risk, where there's no, oh, I'm so worried what he's doing, who he's talking to. Giving each other access to the social media is there. Plus, look, if I'm being honest, girls do not know when a guy is after them. It's not a bad thing. It's just that you guys think you guys can have male friends.
We know sometimes. We know.
Yeah, but you can't have male friends. You think you guys can have male friends, and then this causes a problem with your guy. For the sake of the relationship.
Okay, so ask me the question now.
Okay, my turn. Question. If you could dye your hair any color in the world, which one would you love to dye it?
Brown. That's an easy one. Yeah.
Seriously? Nothing crazy like blue, purple, green?
No, I'm not a crazy person.
It's not that crazy. It's about having fun. Like for me.
Okay, wait. I'll do white.
Same with me. That was my
I'll
first
do
choice.
white or brown. Some almost blonde brown.
So white, like blonde white or white?
White, like white. Yeah.
Alright, your turn.
I should try it soon.
I
So,
approve.
okay. Okay. Is flirting while in a relationship considered cheating?
No.
Flirting while in a... It's not cheating.
No.
What
Look,
is it?
for example,
Mm-hmm.
if you're at work and you're a woman, sometimes you need to flirt to get things done.
Okay. Wow.
It's an unnecessary. Plus, a little flirting gives a little bit of passion and risk in the relationship that keeps the passion and love alive. Believe me, once you get older and you guys have been together for 10, 15, 20 years, you know everything about each other, you're in a routine. It gets stale, it gets boring, you want something new. Flirting gives you the chance to have a little bit of experience, a little bit of fun, a little bit of danger without the risk of cheating on your spouse. But you have to understand, just flirting, not sexting, not talking about fucking each other, just complimenting
What
each
is
other.
flirting?
Like saying,
How do you flirt?
like saying, hey beautiful, you take my breath away. That's flirting. Not saying, hey, I want to tear that ass up. That's a fucking invitation to
That's
have
an
sex.
insult.
No, that's a fucking invitation to have sex. You have to draw a line. There is classy.
Ooh, okay.
There's classy flirting,
Mm-hmm.
which is good and healthy, and then there's flirting with the purpose of trying to fuck someone. You have to be able to draw.
So
a
which
line.
one is allowed?
Classy flirting, simple
Classy.
compliments.
I didn't know
gentle-
this. Actually, I knew flirting is flirting. There's no classy or what.
Believe me, once you get older, you'll see the difference.
Ew.
Because there are people who just want to have fun and compliment you, and there are people who want to compliment you because they want to have a relationship or something. When you're able to tell the difference, you're able to see one is classy flirting, one is flirting with intention. You have to distinguish and choose which is best.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. You could travel to one country, anywhere.
You're
in the
not on
world.
the camera.
Okay, if you could travel to one country anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
I would go to Bali.
Bali?
Yeah, Indonesia.
Okay, I get it. Good choice. Alright,
Yeah.
your turn.
Also, there are many places I would go to.
Yeah, but you can only choose one out of every.
Okay. Would you rather have your partner read all your texts or
Well, since my dad is my boss, I'd rather have my partner read them.
than your dad?
Yeah. There are, let's say, some spicy things there that I prefer not sharing with my father.
Wait. So it's not clear. You'd rather your partner reads.
Yeah, I'd rather my partner read all my texts than my boss, which is my dad, read all of them.
Oh,
Because
wow.
it's super embarrassing if my dad finds out what I text people.
Oh my. Wow. Yeah, okay.
Alright, go.
Spicy. Okay, ask.
What's your biggest regret? Serious
That's
question. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't have all fun questions. We gotta be serious sometimes.
My biggest regret is sometime in the past acting to please people other than to please myself, or caring much about what people thought than what I wanted.
So you sacrificed your own self-worth and happiness for the approval of others.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Alright, your turn.
What's one thing that you feel you're so proud of about yourself?
That's a deep question. Let me think. Myself for.
Regrets.
Not regrets. I think to be proud, you have to be acknowledged by someone. Someone has to say, I value you, I acknowledge you.
But there
proud
has
of
to
you."
be that one thing you like about yourself.
Yeah, if you're asking me one thing I like about myself, I can say many things. But if you're saying something I'm proud of myself,
The same.
I
Maybe.
don't think.
Okay, now if
I don't
there's
think I've
nothing
achieved
you're proud of yourself, now tell us what do you like about yourself.
I don't bullshit around. I'm pretty straightforward with people. If I want something, I tell them. I don't try manipulating people because I don't see a point. So I think what I'm proud of myself is I never tried to become a manipulator to get what I wanted in life.
Okay.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
Would you ever go out in public without a wig?
Yeah.
Shaved head.
Shape, no.
Why not? There are so many models that do it.
Ew.
Seriously?
Okay, maybe maybe they look good with shaved head.
Have you tried it?
Oh no, I'm not planning.
So how do you know?
Because I've seen some who shave.
Yeah, you've
I
seen
have
them,
friends
not
who've
yourself.
shaved. Yeah, but I'm not planning to shave my hair.
Okay, we'll see. Life is very mysterious. You could get cancer.
Fuck you! Can you take back your words?
Fine, I take back. I hope you don't get cancer. I hope your hair falls off like an old woman. You just go around without with a bald cap.
How do I know you?
Huh? Life is fun. Try it.
How
Being
is-
bald.
how is-
I was bald.
how was-
See, I shaved my head off when I was younger, and I realized I do not look good bald at all. I look like I basically look like a white Nazi. It was very awful, very scary. I hid with a cap, and I regretted
I
it.
wish I could cut your hair.
Never.
Like right now.
My hair dies with me. It stays till the day I die. I don't fucking cut it for any reason. Ever.
So why would you want me to cut mine?
Yeah. Catharsis.
To look funny?
Schadenfreude. Yeah. It's very funny.
Correct.
Alright. Next question.
But I would shave for some money.
Oh, so money.
Yeah.
See? Money.
Okay.
There you go.
Would you rather travel to the past or the future?
Past. I have way too many regrets. I want to go back. I want to fix things. I want to make my
I would go to the fucking future and make it as right as possible.
You know what's funny? She thinks if she goes to the future, she can make things right. It's the future.
So let me ask you something. Yeah.
You won't know how anything works. There'll be aliens and flying cars and AIs.
No,
You'll just be some old
you're
fossil.
watching a lot of fiction movies.
Okay, so what you think the future is gonna be some apocalyptic wasteland?
Okay, let me tell you something. The future is what will happen tomorrow, or you
Oh.
will know the mistakes you might make.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, or another day and go on, and then you will play with the mistakes you might make. You will play with the good things you will have
Yeah,
done.
but
So you will live a perfect life. Going
Yeah,
on,
but
you'll be like,
won't that
if
be
I do
boring?
this, wait. But what will happen if you change the past? You will still come back to where you
yeah,
are.
but you will not know the future. You go to the future and then you come back. You know the past. You know what's going to happen in the future. There's nothing new, exciting. You're just doing
So
it.
when you go
because
to the past,
you fix
you-
things in the past, but you won't know what the future will be.
what do you pick? What's the one thing you'd want to fix in the past?
I want to save my aunt. When I was 14 or 13, I went to visit my home country, Ethiopia, and my aunt died. It was a big deal because at the time I was studying medicine because I wanted to be a doctor, and she was sick, and everyone was like, she's fine, she's fine. We went to the doctor. Doctor said, take this medicine, you'll be fine. I was the only one who was being serious and saying she has internal bleeding, she'll die, she needs surgery. No one believed me because I was a kid,
Mhm.
and she died, and I was right. She had internal bleeding, and if I had a choice, I'd go back and I'd fight harder, knock out my relatives to force them to listen.
But you realize going back to the past, there'll still be the same people you'll be dealing with
Yeah, but
as a kid. Still.
yeah, but I'll have the
So,
knowledge.
fighting them.
I'll have the knowledge on how to find out where the bleeding is. Because at the time I didn't know where the bleeding was. I just knew it was in the torso. I didn't know it was specifically in the pancreas. So I'd go back and try to save the person my aunt.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
Ask.
One celebrity you hate more than anybody else, or who disappointed you more than anybody else.
Hate? Oh my god. Why didn't you ask the one I love?
Yeah, everyone loves a celebrity. I want to know who you hate. That's your type of person.
Mm. Oh my goodness. I could have said someone, but I don't know if I would be. In Kenya?
Anywhere, doesn't matter. Even if you said Kenya, I wouldn't know. So go ahead.
A politician?
Really? A politician is a celebrity for you? Not like a drama star or something? Okay.
Yeah.
What do he do that makes you hate him?
No, I'd rather not go deep.
Did he kill babies?
Oh my god, I would rather not go deep because if I start talking, I won't finish.
Okay, alright. Next question, let's go.
Would you rather be single and rich or broke but in love? Single rich, broke in love. Single rich, broke in love. So choose wisely. Stop thinking.
I think I want to be single and rich.
I knew it.
No, not for the reason you think. It's not about the women and everything. It's just I'd be able to help more people that way.
Okay.
I'm rich, right? So I can spend my money helping people.
How?
If you're broke, the only thing you can do is give love to one person. If you're rich, you can feed people. You can pay for their medical bills.
Sure.
Give them jobs.
Sure. Anyway.
So a little self-sacrifice for everybody's happiness doesn't seem.
Really? Sacrifice for everyone?
Yeah, I don't get love, but everyone else gets to have a good life.
Damn, I like how you twist things like a serial killer.
So see,
Like
apparently she is so broken. She thinks me showing genuine concern and kindness to people is me being a serial killer.
No.
What to do?
No, let me.
Kenyan women.
I want what Kenyan women?
Mm-hmm.
Stop saying about Kenyan women.
All right.
So, ask me.
My turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever adopt a child? Let's see.
Yeah.
Really? You'd adopt a child?
Yeah, why not?
Over having your own child? You have a choice. Have your own child, adopt a child.
Of course, I'll do both.
No, you can only choose one. It's an ultimatum.
Okay, I have a baby, I give birth, and I adopt a dog.
This girl. Alright, your turn.
Have you ever texted your ex while drunk?
Yes, I have.
Okay. How was it?
I don't remember. I was drunk.
But you remained with the messages. Come on. Okay, tell me.
Alright, I just texted to say I was drinking, and then I sent her a picture of the club. That's it.
Okay.
Alright, my turn. Why'd you break up with your ex? Ooh, spicy question. Infidelity, death, murder.
Yeah, violence, infidelity.
Violence? Okay,
He was
then.
a violent man.
Like violent on you, or just like violent, like screaming?
On me and anyone who comes across. He was a bitter man.
That's sad. Alright, last question. Ask me.
Okay, the last.
Make it
Okay,
something
that's
intriguing,
like a long time ex.
Okay. Alright, ask me. Go.
What's your favorite Kenyan meal?
Nothing. You Kenyans don't have
Ugali.
cuisine. You don't have food.
Ugali.
Don't lie. Don't pretend.
You've
Don't
not tried
fucking.
Kenyan
I have
meal.
eaten Kenyan food. The stuff is what you ugali, the one you call your food, is what you should feed your fucking cows and pigs and goats and ducks, whatever. That's what you should feed your animals, not humans. That is not human food. The only good
Ugali
thing
is
about
a very
ugali
nice
is the
meal.
spinach. That white ball is not food. It is crushed animal feed.
Oh, it's nice. Have you tried it?
I have tried it, and I'm telling you,
I'll make you some ugali before.
it gives me diarrhea.
No way.
Yes,
Okay.
I have indigestion.
Ew.
It blocks my stomach. It is an awful meal. I regret ever putting it in my mouth.
Whatever you ate was not ugali.
So I know what real food tastes like.
Like what?
Like real food with flavor.
What? Okay, let me tell. Okay, what have you tried? What Kenyan meals have you tried?
Mostly ugali and that fish, those tiny fish with the big eyes.
Omena. So you've tried like
Yeah,
this.
it made everything smell like fish for days.
There's a lot of Kenyan
Also,
food.
there was this corn, cooked corn, and you guys just burn the corn.
Mind choma.
You take all the liquid out, you burn it. You don't know how to cook real corn. When you cook real corn, you're supposed to soak it in butter and salt. And then you cook it slowly so it doesn't evaporate all the liquid. And then you eat it while it's hot. You don't eat it while it's hard as a rock and it's burnt.
That's just one way of making maize. We can do it in many ways.
Well, I've never seen it any other way.
Wait. So you eat the corn, right?
Yeah.
But you can't eat ugali.
I ate the
it's like
corn.
you can eat the chicken, but you can't eat the eggs.
I ate the corn
Hypocrite.
once and I regretted it because now I cook my own corn. I buy the corn, I cook it myself. I ate it
you're
once.
a cow.
I'm not a cow, I'm cooking the fucking corn myself. How am I a cow?
Because that's the same thing we used to make ugali.
If anyone who's watching
ugali.
this is not Kenyan and is Ethiopian, you know what I'm talking about. Ethiopian food is real food. Shiro, gomfo, furfur. That is real food.
That's like Nigerian food.
That is not fucking Nigerian food. Shiro is not Nigerian food.
What? Shiro is a Kenyan name.
So what? That doesn't mean it's a Kenyan food. Your language also. I have an issue with Kenyan language. Some of the words I'm hearing
Nyamaza.
are basically French words. Like thank you. How do you say thank you in Swahili?
Asante.
Asante is
Oshante.
Ashante.
No, but
it's not a word you guys came up with. You did.
It's a word.
No, it's a word you came up with after you were colonized. It sounds like that.
We were not colonized by French.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying there's no part of Kenya
By
that
the
was
British.
ever colonized by French?
No.
Ever?
Ever.
And
We were colonized by the British.
Say it so proudly.
Not proudly. No one is proud to be a slave.
Okay, fine. All right.
Have
But
you ever
I'm still surprised because when I heard Ashante, I was like, "You guys speak French?" No, it's like
Asante.
It's like a slight mispronunciation because it's the
Oshante.
same word.
Very different.
Asante, Ashante is the same word. It's just you pronounce the beginning different. All right, enough. These are just my small.
Do you know any Swahili, by the way?
Sasa, Ashante, small words like that.
Say kumbafu zangu.
I don't know what that means. I don't trust you. I'm not saying this.
No, just say kumbavu zangu.
Kumbavu zangu.
Mimi ni mjinga.
I don't know what that means.
Say mimi ni mjinga.
Mimi ni mjinga.
Mimi ni mjinga.
Mimi ni mjinga.
Sana.
Sana.
Okay, welcome.
Ugh.
That's a very nice compliment.
I don't know what that means. Any alaukum la minute if Abisha yesamu he samu. Any alaukum Swahili. I don't trust her. Minna kare alaukum. Alaukum. Alright.
No, huyu
Okay.
ni mjinga.
Alright, let's go.
It's a compliment. You're supposed to ask me now.
Okay, my turn. My turn. What's your fantasy date? What's your perfect imaginary date if you could have it?
Goodness. So, of course, you have to have money for this date.
Wow. You know, I didn't think of that. You know, it's a fantasy.
Wait. Because
I'm being sarcastic. Go.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
it would be thinking somewhere on the beach because I like the beach. Oh my goodness. Is it just a date to eat food or just
No, it's
like,
your perfect date in your mind.
like a couple
In
dates?
your mind, what's your perfect date in your mind? If you could have the best date ever possible, coming from your deepest fantasies, what would it be?
Anyway, but I think I have a lot of imagination in my head, but at the same time I like simple things that
So
just
you'd
having
like
a good
a
time.
simple picnic on the beach, candlelight dinner, like some kind of romantic comedy.
Yeah, but you don't trust a man with the food. So we have to go somewhere and eat out.
Wait, what do you mean you don't trust a man?
You can't trust a man to make you a nice dinner. They'll burn everything.
What the
Yeah. Also, you're moving out of the.
Yeah, excuse me. That's freaking surprised I have to move out the screen. So you're saying you've never had a man cook you a good meal?
No, I'm saying a man will burn the food. So everything will
Question:
be
who's the most famous chef you've ever heard of?
Okay, I know where you're driving at.
Okay, so normal people will say Gordon Ramsay. Huh? I wonder what gender he is. He might be female. No, I'm pretty sure he's a guy. You say guy's bird food.
He's a shemale.
Don't. Also.
Don't come for me.
Also, I'm very, very happy that there aren't that many shemales in Kenya as compared to when I was living in Canada, because there's so many. It was very scary. Okay. All right, next question.
Did I finish talking about my date?
No, but you kept rambling on, so I decided to go.
So I want to fly to the beach, book a nice hotel with a bathtub, with the sun, wherever, and then have some nice dinner on the beach. Yeah, and some nice moments.
Oh, how wholesome.
Yeah, and good conversations.
Okay.
And fun. Not like having the best moment or expensive things.
Like volleyball.
And
like
bitter person besides me.
Don't look at me like that. I'm not bitter.
No, I'm not saying.
Okay. Next. Your turn to ask. Let's see what's
Because I wrote down my questions and you're stealing from them.
Excuse you, I didn't steal a single one of your questions.
But you didn't choose any favorite Kenyan meal. That's bad.
I don't know any Kenyan meals and I don't have a favorite.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Jumped into a pool drunk while wearing my suit.
Are you sure you were wearing a pool suit on?
Yep,
Naked?
I was wearing a full suit, tie, vest, shoes, socks, everything. I was drunk on gin and vodka, and I jumped from the first floor balcony into the pool.
Okay.
That's the most embarrassing.
That's fun thing.
It's fun until I had to walk home basically wet in fucking 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And I had to come home, enter my house to my parents seeing me in my suit. It was after my graduation. In my suit with wet hair coming down and then just fucking went to the it was embarrassing explaining everything. And worse, they recorded it and then they made fun of me by posting it. Alright, my turn. Same question. What's the most embarrassing thing?
No, you can't ask the same question.
I'm curious.
That was the rule.
I genuinely want to know. This is the only question. I genuinely want to know. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you?
Mine would break the world record.
Come on, go.
One most embarrassing moment I have done. Gosh, that me. I vomited in bed.
Everyone does that. Really?
So you have?
Yeah, I've vomited in bed. I've had food poisoning before.
Have you peed?
Yes, I was once 2 years old. Wait, don't tell me you peed your bed, buddy. Like recently.
No, I was just asking you if you've done it. No, I was asking a question.
Oh my god.
Why are you directing
recently?
it to me? No.
What you were
I've
like,
never actually.
was it last year?
I've never actually. I've only
Don't
peed
trust
on
her.
my
Don't trust
diapers.
her. Don't trust her. Liar. I see, okay. So you're 22 and you peed on your bed. It's okay, I get it. It happens to some people, you know. They have bad dreams. It happens. You don't have to feel embarrassed. We understand.
Gosh. So I bet you're gonna pee on your bed tonight.
No.
Yeah.
I have work tonight, so suck it.
When you sleep, whenever you sleep, I hope you pee on your bed.
Ugh.
Even shit
Yeah,
on me.
take that back.
Yeah.
Don't
shit
take
on
it
me.
back. Take it back. Don't you dare.
You're gonna pee and okay. Ask me another question.
Okay. Have you ever kissed a girl?
Some months ago, I could have said no. Does it count if she kissed me or I kissed her?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I've not kissed a girl. Gosh, yeah, I have. No, she kissed me.
Okay, your turn.
How do you ask that? Have you ever kissed a man?
Describe it like lip to lip.
Damn, you gay.
No, I'm asking you lip to lip or not.
Why did you kiss him?
I didn't kiss anyone. My grandfather kissed me on the cheek once. Oh. But no, sorry. Straight as they come.
No, you because you just called him gay, changed the whole script.
Why the fuck do I care if you call me gay?
He's kissed a man on the lips. French kiss.
You're just jealous.
French
Alright.
kiss.
I'm going to let you have that, even though it's bullshit.
Let me see if I have another question. Oh yeah. Would you rather? So when did you break up with your ex? You said on another video. Don't start that story.
Okay, fine. Change the question then. Change the question.
Okay. Let me see. What's your love language?
Effort. I want you ask me to come. I want you to say I need you, I want you.
That's
that language.
Oh, action.
Yeah. Look, I like action. Look, I like to feel wanted. If the girl doesn't put the effort in to say, hey, can you come over?
I think everyone wants to feel wanted.
Yeah, but most people don't put the effort in.
Okay. What do they do?
From what I can see, it's mostly girls who have this problem where in the beginning they put a lot of effort in. But once they get into a vibe, into a pattern, into a groove where they're comfortable, they don't put any more effort in. They just expect things to keep going the same way without putting any more effort. For men, long term, that has the issue of making them feel like you don't want them. This makes them go out looking for people who actually want them, which is probably one of the main reasons why there's so much cheating. Okay. At least from my view, that's how I see it.
So let me ask you, does it mean if you're not having enough time with your girlfriend, you're gonna cheat?
No, like for me, I did 2 years without my girlfriend and I didn't cheat once.
Okay.
But that was because we were constantly in contact, talking, everything. But as time goes on, we spent less time talking and one of us decided that it's okay to cheat or to risk the relationship by doing risky things. Let's not bring up the past, but what I'm saying is that if you don't put in effort, the relationship is going to die. Either the guy or the girl feels like they're not wanted or you don't care about them, and then they start looking elsewhere. It's easier for girls to do this because the girls' mentality is always find the best partner. And the girls, because they're so popular, they have lots of guy contacts, it's very easy for them to switch from one partner to another. It's not that easy for guys to do. Yeah. But it's way more damaging when a guy does it to a girl. When a girl does it to a guy, yeah, it's damaging, but we get over it quickly. But for a girl, it's very damaging. So if you really care about your guy and if you really care about your girl, you'll put in effort. It doesn't have to be always every single day hounding her, but a small text here, an invite there, a cooked dinner, a date once in a while really helps to keep the relationship alive and make the other person feel like you value them.
So then what's your ideal date like?
My ideal date? Dressed up in a suit, sexy dress, heels.
You can't even dress up for my video.
Yeah, so? You didn't ask me to dress up. You want me to wear a suit next time? Ask.
Okay. Next time, we should make sure you have a suit.
Fine, I'll bring a suit. So, nice suit, good dress. You go out, you have nice, amazing dinner. Then you go out, you take a nice drive out to the countryside where there's no electricity, and you just go. You just have a nice blanket, alcohol.
You just reminded me of something.
A pillow, and then you look up, and then you see the beautiful night sky, unpolluted, uncovered by the city lights, You see the nebulas, the stars, the moon. You have nice music playing in the background, and then you just fall asleep on the grass.
Which type of music?
Something smooth and romantic,
Like saxophone?
yeah, or something from Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Nah.
Today I don't realize it.
No, not that.
I just wanna lay
Maybe
down.
like Beautiful Girls, like Hey Beautiful Girls.
But that's
all
like the
over
only one
world.
relaxing.
Or something from Owl City. Owl City has good, like Deer in the Headlights or Fireflies. It's nice, calm, romantic songs. Play it in the background. You have dessert.
On your phone.
Yeah, you have dessert. You have dessert. You have a blanket, pillow, alcohol, and you just sit down. You talk.
Okay,
drink.
okay.
That's my perfect date.
You say like Tigoni.
Tigoni,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I don't know what that means, but alright.
Tigoni, you don't know Tigoni?
No.
Go Google it. It's a nice spot for dates.
Alright. That's it, or are there more questions?
Ask me now. The last question. Then we close the chapter.
Okay. Last question.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What would your wedding be like if you could have one?
Oh my goodness. I've got, oh my goodness.
Would
You
go
mean the
traditional?
dress or?
No, like in general, would you have like a traditional Kenyan wedding, or would you have like big white wedding in a church, like white people?
Of course, I would want my wedding to be out on somewhere on a beach.
So
View of the beach.
So destination wedding. Okay.
Yeah.
You really love the beach, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Then why
I love
do you
the
live
beach.
in Nairobi?
Because I work in Nairobi.
Can't find a job in Mombasa?
Where do you love to stay?
Huh?
Do you love staying in Nairobi?
I mean, I lived in the desert most of my life, so I don't really care.
So
No, because I lived in the desert in Dubai most of my life. Then I went to a freezing tundra called Canada for another couple of years, and I came here. So I just enjoy extreme weather, it seems.
But in Mombasa, what's wrong with the beach?
I don't know, I've never been to Mombasa.
So,
I like the beach.
I like the beach. The beach, not exactly on the sand, but right above with
So-
the view of the. You see? Do you have it in your mind?
Yeah, so beachside property, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you
That
want
would
so
be
you want a
perfect.
wedding on the beach. Everybody's
Yeah.
barefoot, wearing
No.
shorts.
Come on.
You want them to walk on sand
I told
in
you.
shoes.
I told you not on the sand. Like there
Oh,
there are
near
beach
the
hotels
beach. Okay,
that
okay.
are just close to.
Okay, alright, that makes more sense.
You should
Alright.
go to Mombasa.
I'll think about it.
So, that kind of a wedding in my perfect nice dress.
Which is what? White, black, purple, blue.
Yeah. So
Really?
why would you ask? It is supposed to be white.
I thought you wanted like the white wedding dress, but you want it to be like a white wedding dress that's colored blue.
No, it's a white wedding dress. Why would it be another color?
I don't know. Some people, I've seen people who have black wedding dresses,
No, it looks like
or who have
Mourning.
like Nigerian weddings where it's so colorful and they're wearing
Yeah.
this and
those are the traditional weddings.
yeah. Or
But
it,
the traditional weddings are always done before the white wedding.
really?
Yeah, in Kenya we have to do the traditional. Let me take you through. We have dowry payments.
Which is a couple cows. Okay. I'm right, because I have a friend whose brother got married, and then the wedding was 15 cows and 30 sheep,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
a million shillings. So all in all,
Okay. A million sheep and anyway,
alright.
and then the traditional wedding
Mm.
where you cook, eat, dance, blah blah blah,
Okay.
and now the white wedding
Mm.
where now you get to say the vows in front of a pastor. Yeah.
So like traditional Kenyan clothes, they're like colorful, or they're like just single color? Are they dull? What?
We wear kitenge.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
So you wear those?
Yeah.
Okay.
We wear those.
Sounds nice. I should go to
Very
one of
nice.
the Kenyan
Fancy,
weddings.
fancy. When I hear of one, I'm gonna tell you we go. Period.
Okay. But I will say this. You asked what my favorite Kenyan food is. I will say one thing Kenya has better than most of the world is so much cleaner and better meat. Like the meat I eat in Kenya is so much tastier than what you'll get. Not tasty as in it's well cooked, as in tasty as in it doesn't feel like it's processed. You know?
Of course,
It
it's
feels
not.
natural, it feels clean, I eat it, I don't get sick, I just feel healthy and I feel energized. Yeah, the meat is smaller, but it's so much better for me. And if I had to say, I probably think the meat you cook in Kenya is better than the ones I've eaten outside Kenya.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's it, huh?
All right. That's it for today.
See you everyone. Till I
Ciao.
get a suit next time.
Okay. Bye.